Clinic Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
All right, welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast.
Kevin's eyes look insane, but he's got new hair. Virginia is a witch and she farts in her chair. Jason is a spaz who's got an old man's ass. Welcome to the After the Show podcast.
All right. Welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast. I'm telling you, really looking forward to this weekend. I want to say a happy birthday to the Mexican Queen. Her birthday is tomorrow.
Oh, happy birthday.
Hitting the big 5-0, my girl is. So,
woohoo.
yeah, we're going to have some fun this weekend. I'm
serenade
excited.
that ass?
She wouldn't want that, yeah. I would if she wanted it, I would do it. She would probably, she wouldn't even entertain it. She'd probably just walk away and be like,
If you did this, I saw this in, I forget what movie it was, but the guy, it was actually Curb Your Enthusiasm. It was his wife's birthday.
Yeah.
And he hired a bunch of, like, a celloist and violins, and when she woke up to all this beautiful music, he woke up early and had it all in the living room.
Lovely.
She would hate that or love it if she woke up to that for her birthday.
I think she should be like, "What are you doing?" Yeah, I don't
How much
know.
does this cost? This is stupid.
Yeah, I think she'd be like, "All right, how much does this cost?" Like,
Okay.
yeah. I think that'd probably be one of the top. That's usually what it is. She's like, "Oh, but I did something that's really nice. You'd love it." And like, yeah, I'm just. She's like, "It wasn't worth that."
Would you like
all right.
that if Panda did that?
I wake up and there's a cellist in the bedroom.
Not in the bedroom. You
I
wake
think
up,
I saw that. You said it was Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah.
I think I've seen that somewhere.
you walk downstairs, you're like, oh my gosh, there's music, and there's a little buffet set up. He's got music playing for you. He hires musicians to do it.
Is there breakfast?
I feel like breakfast is patting the hand now. There's no breakfast.
It's just them and the music? Am I in my pajamas still? Do I have a titty out? Like, can I get dressed and put some makeup on?
Yeah.
Wrong crowd to ask.
Yeah, there's all these kind of little, and that's the way it is with the Queen. It's all these little stipulations that you have to think of. You have to try to shoot holes in every idea you have because you're like, okay, how is this not going to go well?
Because you're right. Some people just don't like company, and they don't like. Damn, dog. Morning, brother. I gotta fucking talk to strangers.
Yeah, she probably would be like, I don't like strangers just in my house,
I
like
get
waking
it.
up
But
to that.
if I woke up and Panda had a chef downstairs preparing a breakfast buffet for the whole family, and it was just all kinds of goodies and a few friends, not a lot, maybe like 2 or 3.
What if a Ralston wakes up? You wake up an hour early before the Queen does. You go to the kitchen, and let's just say she sleeps through this whole thing, and you whip up a great breakfast. You know that she likes. She wakes up and it's all on the table. Does she love that? And she's like, "Holy shit, thank you, Kev." Is it a gesture kind of?
Yeah, I will do things like that. She loves her bacon. That's one thing she's got a kick on right now. She's got that little Ninja grill. So yeah, that might be something where I would throw it in there. But there's always like some little stipulation. Like she has a way that she cooks it that she loves it. I don't know what that number thing is.
Because when you do it, you're going to fuck it up.
I'd fuck it all up. Yeah, and it would be like, oh, thanks.
Oh, thanks for fucking up the bacon.
Yeah, and I'd probably break the grill.
Bacon's
doing
$9
it.
a
Yeah.
pack now. You can't be effing around with the
Right,
bacon.
Yeah.
And then you go, "Why do I try?"
Yeah, you got to kind of know where the limitations are. So, hey, I let her do it. In fact, this was kind of the whole thing with her. The Queen is tough because her mind and I just try to learn to live with it, but she just switches like that. It's crazy, and she's so indecisive, and it really, a lot of times drives me fucking crazy because I'm so planned out, and
that's without even.
You have a calendar, you have a plan.
I know where I'm going, I know what we're doing.
Right.
And she, at a moment's notice, it's like we are driving to dinner we've talked about all week, and then we're there. She's like, yeah, I think I want to get Mexican. And you're like, all right. I'm just like, whatever you want. But I'm like,
I really wanted to get that.
We've been talking about Chinese all week.
yeah,
That sushi you're talking about, I've really been thinking about.
That's the kind of example where I've done that so many times where I will lay plans out, and she is a spur of the moment. If her moods could change in a heartbeat.
And you just have learned to accept that's the way it's going to be.
I know that's how she is. So what I'm just always ready, Kev. I'm like, I'm here. I'm up for anything, guy. I will, what does you guys say? Leaf in the wind?
Yes.
I'm here to just go whichever direction you want to go. And so we've had this conversation for months. And, she had started with, maybe we could get a boat and we'll take a boat out on that day. I'm like, okay, well, if I start laying all these plans out and laying down deposits, and then when I start talking about money and all this and that, then we went off that. So where it is right now, if you go to E.R. Bradley's, they'll give you a bottle of champagne for your birthday. Okeechobee Steakhouse gives you a steak for your birthday. So that's kind of our laid plan. So I'll come in here on Monday and we will not do any of those things. I promise you. It'll be underwhelming.
At least you know that.
And I know that. And that's how we do. But that's where we're sticking right now with it. So we'll see. Because for a while she was like, we're going to a Honda Classic. She'd loved doing that for many years. But man, the price of the Bear Trap tickets are now, I think they used to be $50. Then they jacked into $100. Now I think they're $150.
Let me ask you this. If Kev could have his way today, it's Friday.
Yeah.
Whatever you said, hey, Queen, let's do this. And she'd be like, yeah, fuck yeah. What would be your ideal Friday after the show today?
Blowjob.
Well, that's part of his answer.
I wouldn't say no.
Yeah. I mean, the Honda Classic, a
blowjob at the Honda Classic.
A blow piece.
That'd be
at
fun.
the Honda Classic or after.
Okay, yeah. If Kev were in control and if it were reversed, because the Queen decides what we do. She just chooses. That's just it. And I'll plead my case.
You're a
leaf
leaf in the wind.
I'd be like, hey, I would like to do this. If we could do this, will you consider it? And you got to give her a lot of notice. She has to know weeks in advance to mentally prepare herself.
You need to grab that leaf in the wind and smoke the fuck out of it.
Oh, yeah.
I have the pot leaf in the wind, yes.
Yeah. So if I got to plan our weekend, what I would do, I probably would do Honda Classic today.
You like that event a lot.
I do. I enjoy doing it. It's chill. You're around sports.
Drinking.
I know a lot of people that'll be out there doing that kind of stuff. So I would probably be doing that.
It's the stylish crowd. Kev looks good in that crowd.
It's a perfect event for Kevin.
Yes, totally.
And then tomorrow, if I had my choice, and I think she's talking about this, we might be going to the Lake Worth Street Painting Festival.
That would be very fun.
She's one of her friends that she's a teacher with has a bar on Lake Avenue, and so she's been wanting us to go check out her bar. So I think we might do that.
Perfect.
Does
tomorrow.
that be part of your weekend too?
I would. I'm in agreement with that. I'm all
when you're
about
out
that.
there, look for James Hook. Remember him? He's the
I
one
do.
that painted the mural in our old studio.
Wicked talented.
Wicked talented, but he's out there every year. If you see James Hook, say hi to him.
Okay. So that'd be a pick. The Florida Taco Battle at Sanborn Square Park in Boca. Love tacos. That's a very cozy little park.
Is that Saturday evening?
That's Saturday afternoon. So this would be where if I were saying what I might possibly do.
You hit the street festival up, then you go to the taco thing. You had the Honda Classic the night before.
As
You're
ambitious
feeling good.
as I am, what I would do if I got to pick it, and this would be way too much for her, we would hit the street painting festival in Lake Worth, then we'd hit the taco battle in Boca, and then we'd go to the Miami Heat game Saturday night at FTX
that's so
Arena.
fun. I love that day.
That would be my day.
And you'd have enough energy to do it and want to do fuck because it's
I
fun.
would do it.
You can take the Bright Line down there to the Heat game because the Bright Line station is like 3 blocks from the Heat game.
Take the Bright Line, then get an Uber. You guys can drink, no worry about the vehicle. Come on back. And then after the game, we start mixing in that bone piece.
Okay,
BJ on the Bright Line.
Yeah.
The blowy on the toe. Yeah.
And then on Sunday, my pick would be polo in the afternoon, and then we would go see Elton John at Hard Rock Live.
Ooh.
And then you'd still be good to go and do the show on Monday.
No, I call in sick. There's no
You
way.
wouldn't come back till Tuesday or Wednesday.
You could do all of that minus the Sunday stuff.
No, you're right. Yeah, so that's kind of where, and my mind always goes to that. And I'll kind of, throw it out there to her and be like, hey, this is an option.
This, and this.
This, and this.
Maybe she'll pick up on one of those, or 2 of those.
I think the Lake Worth Street Painting Festival is realistic, so it'll be nice. We'll probably start off at Bradley's. She loves to get her Saturday morning Bloody Mary. We'll probably get that little bottle of champagne, Street Painting Festival, and then maybe a steak at Okeechobee Steakhouse Saturday night. That's realistic.
Okay.
And that would be very ambitious for her. So hopefully that's what we're doing for the Queen's birthday.
And Ralston's going to party it up.
Yeah, you got to document this. I want to follow you and see how it went.
Okay, yeah, it'll probably just be a video of me sitting on my couch at home, but
So I this weekend the highlight was I binge watched.
I kind of need that too. If that's the way it goes,
that's
I
pretty
want
much
to
every
see.
weekend. I have these grandiose, amazing plans, and anybody going, "Gosh, you're living a great life," and then it's just me sitting in bed watching TV.
It kind of hurts my heart that you just binge watch it because you really painted such a kick-ass weekend.
Oh, that's really every weekend, though. It's like every weekend I've got this kick-ass weekend lined up. I'm like, here's what we could do, and then it's just, it just falls to shit. We sit in bed and watch TV.
Your fake life is fucking awesome.
Honestly, the life I live in my head, oh my gosh, I am Mr. South Florida social.
Instead of inventing Anna, it's inventing Kevin.
Inventing Kevin, yes, in my fake social life. It doesn't go down. So we are going to get the thing going, though, today. I'm excited about this. This is a great way to start. Virginia has brought in different types of tequila. I would assume, now, are these all añejo? Because they look like they're a little darker in color.
They're all golden.
Yeah.
In color. I wanted them all to look the same so that you wouldn't be able to tell which is the fancy one, which is the Clase Azul or Clase Azul. I don't know how to say it.
Clase Azul.
It is really expensive. And Lynn from KVJ Nation, KVJ Nation brought this to my house for Super Bowl. That was the side dish that she brought. Awesome.
It's gorgeous, yeah.
So I wanted to share it with you guys because I know she would want me to. And I thought it'd be cool to bring in a couple of other tequilas so you could compare it and go, okay, which one is the fancy?
Truly the Clase Azul. Yeah.
There's that one's like $160 or something.
Yeah.
And then you also have a $25 a bottle tequila.
Okay.
And then you have a $15 a bottle tequila.
Okay.
Right.
So it's 15, 25, and then 160 or whatever.
Yeah, you can go a Clase Azul. It goes anywhere from the 150, which is the cheapest you can get.
Plus tax.
The Reposado is 300. You have the Añejo, which is 600. You have the Clase Azul, the Ultra Tequila, which is $17.50, or you could get the Añejo Clase Azul Tequila. That is the Blackwell version. That is $2,800 a bottle.
Wow.
Damn. And horse shit. Just fucking horse shit. I'm sorry, you fancy fucks out there. It's not worth that kind of money.
I don't know. Taste it first and you tell me.
We don't have the $28,000.
Oh, no. We don't have that one. But I mean, we do have the one that is, $150.
Then I can I get it. It's a beautiful bottle, the novelty. When you start getting into thousands of dollars for a bottle, fuck that. Mm-hmm. No?
I have tasted it, and I said the same thing before I got that Louis in me. The one with the fancy bottle.
This does not sound good. I got some Louis in me.
Yeah.
That Louis.
Is that who you really want in you?
Louis the 13th cognac.
Okay.
It's the one that has that fancy Baccarat crystal top on it. It's the bottle that you grabbed at Blue Martini and they freaked out because they thought you were going to drop it and like the bottle's worth $500. Just the bottle with no alcohol in it.
I was just doing some prop comedy.
But that stuff is like $3,000. The fancy one is like $3,000.
I'll never understand rich people.
I tasted that one and I will tell you it was pretty freaking delicious.
Okay, well, let's strap this on here. Tequila number one.
Tequila number one.
We got 3 shots here? Holy
You don't have to drink the whole thing.
Well,
Just
I mean,
take a sip. Oh, my God, he drank the whole thing.
Okay. Got that one. That, sometimes they really bite and you're looking for a lime or something. That's kind of got that feel where...
Where's that lime?
Yeah.
I'm tasting some notes.
I wish I had a lime right now.
Some notes of gas.
And what are these notes telling me? They're telling me, fuck. Wow, that goes right to the pancreas.
Yeah.
Pank.
Ooh, that is some hot lava. They call that the fire water, no?
They do.
They do call it the fire
They
water.
do,
And
yeah.
the fire water. Oh shit!
Whoa, that goes right to the brain, huh?
I
Holy
don't.
shnikes.
I haven't drank since Jan 1.
Wow.
What did Jan win?
Nothing against Marcia.
Okay, you're right.
God, that.
That's such an old
What a
joke.
fucking. I can't tell if that's a horrible joke.
It's terrible.
Or if the tequila's working. I don't hate that joke.
I'm guessing the one is not. And look, I'm no expert at all. I mean, I drank it, but I'm guessing the one is the cheapest. The smell doesn't do it for me. The taste didn't really do it for me, and I just smelled number 2, the tequila, I should say. It sounds like I'm smelling turds, but
I just smelled the number 2.
yeah, this smells. It smells good. It's got different notes to it.
The notes,
it's almost
Virginia.
a little bit more sweet. It smells more smooth. The other one was almost like it was distilled with dirt and rocks.
And pain.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, the Kevin. I tasted notes of a prune or a raisin of sorts in that first glass one, or a raisin aftertaste at AT.
No, not at all.
Really?
No.
All
right. Taste number 2. Taste it.
Number 2 is very fucking good. Holy shit.
That's number 2.
That's really fucking good tequila. Oh my gosh. My heavens. And if that's the cheap ass one and 1 is the Clase Azul, then I don't know shit about tequila. But my gosh, 2's amazing.
That tastes like Cocoa Puffs.
That was so good and so smooth.
That's got an aftertaste
Like
of
I'm
cocoa.
not searching for a lime. I had that.
Yeah.
I would sit with that. I would sip that. I'm not like, ugh, you got something to try to help me here.
Don't give away your
I needed
answers.
that.
I'm not.
With your fucking mannerisms.
Wow.
I'm not trying
And
not to.
If 2's the cheap one, then I would get 2 all day long.
All right, now go for 3.
I actually hope 2 is the cheap one.
Well,
I gotta wait for a second.
3's not bad. It's better than 1, but it's not 2. Putting him in order of the best, I think what is the most to least expensive, I would say 2 is the most expensive, then 3, and then 1 is just shit.
3 was the worst. It was complete shit. Second was decent. I think 1 is the no. 2 is the fancy. 1 is second fancy. 3rd is the shittiest.
Okay. What do we got here, Virginia?
Kevin, your palate is correct.
Really? Okay.
You nailed it. Number 2 is the Clase Azul.
Holy crap.
Number
That your tequila sucks dick, dude.
Funny enough,
Wow, that's fucking shitty, man.
come Monday, I liked number 1 the best.
You did.
I am a parrot head, apparently.
Yeah?
I don't
Okay.
know.
Number 2 is so smooth.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that nice?
I couldn't even believe it, Virginia. I'm like, you know what? And I wish we hadn't done this because now I know it's there.
Now you know.
I know it exists.
It's so good.
No, my gosh. This is terrible because now I'm going to be just jonesing for Clase Azul all the time. It's so freaking good.
Fuck.
Holy crap.
I feel relaxed.
For the first time since Jan 1.
Oh my God. The world's not so bad.
Wow.
Do you want to try number 2 again, the good one, and just sip it? You don't have to chug everything.
I just did 3 shots. I'm good right now.
All right.
Let's see how they. Oh, you know what? Pour me one and I'll have it as a sip.
I just want you to sip it. You don't have to shoot it. Like, do what Kevin's doing. Just savor it a little bit and see if.
All right. Okay, I will. It's borderline.
My gosh, that is so good, Virginia. Yeah, somebody said the cool thing about the Clase Azul, the Reposado, is the bottle is handmade, hand-painted ceramic bottles. They're made to be used as flower vases afterwards.
Wow.
So you can have a sustainable type bottle instead of just tossing it.
You know what, Kev?
Yeah.
because you love this so much, I'm going to gift you the remaining
Get the fuck
bottle.
out of here. Are you serious?
Yeah, Lynn gave it to me.
Holy shit.
I know she would love me to share it with you. I don't drink tequila that often, but that's half a bottle still in there.
Oh
you
my,
re-gift-
it's so good.
Will you re-give me the shitty ass tequila? That bullshit Jimmy Buffett shit.
Dude, that was really bad, man.
It was bad. The
terrible.
Margaritaville was nasty.
How much is that? Like
That-
$5?
13.
$13.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's they're charging $7 too much. Wow, this is so great.
I tell you what feels better too, the old back.
And if you don't want to
Yeah.
finish what's in that cup, just pour it
Yeah.
back in the bottle.
Give
that to the bird.
Yeah, you can have that Jimmy Buffett, and you can actually have the 3 too. I'm gonna.
Yeah, I don't know if I should drink all that.
Okay. I mean, I don't want any of it to go to waste. I mean, I'll drink it, but if he wants some more, I'm just gonna sit here with this.
Now you know the
classy
difference.
Zool.
Now you know.
Come on, day, it'll be all right. Come
Dang.
on, day.
That
Holding
really
me
is.
tight.
That was really.
Striking.
That's eye-opening for me because a lot of times I think that's because I'm doing the wine thing now and I'm finding out my wine bottles, we're buying $7 to $9 bottles of wine.
And you're fine.
And it's fine. And I'm wondering if that would be the case with wine because I don't think it would be that I would have a really expensive wine and be like, oh my gosh, this is so much better. I mean, there are some of the $5 or $7 bottles you're like, that's crap. But man, that is...
It's head and shoulders above
it's
the
a
others.
different category. I wouldn't even
Yes.
call the other stuff tequila.
Right.
Kevin's coming all over the place.
I
with
am.
these
I can't
tequila
believe it.
boner.
I'm glad that you got to do it in this arena and do a sampling like that because the first time I tried it, I was like, holy cow. Kevin needs to know this.
It's stunning. It really is. I did not expect that.
I'm glad.
that
Don't you
was
love
fun.
seeing the fucking
Yeah.
robot light up?
Yeah, I loved it. Loved it. That's so good. Wow.
Virginia, the devil, as I like to call her, affectionately, of course, is poured me 3 more shots of tequila.
The number 2, sip the number 2. That's the one that I really want you to appreciate.
I'm a number 1 guy.
He likes the Margaritaville.
It's the only thing of Jimmy Buffett I like.
Okay. We got a bunch of emails here. It's really kind of fascinating. We talked about the story behind cornflakes and the nut job Kellogg's that had made it. And it's been documented. If you want to do a deeper dive on it than what we just talked about on the show yesterday, Kat said, yeah, there's The Road to Wellville. It's on Peacock for free right now. And Catherine had said, yeah, the story of the brothers is really interesting. And there's also in the TV series The Food That Built America on the History Channel. They had the Food That Built America snack size series, but they kind of do a deeper dive on the Kellogg's. And Kat sent this in. She said, as you guys were talking about, I started having memories of a movie I watched when I was in middle school with my older sister. It's not a biography. It's a comedy about Kellogg and the invention of cornflakes and his fascination with masturbation. And if you missed the discussion, that's why he created it, because it was bland and it would make you not want to jerk off.
What was that movie called?
I said, I'm pretty sure my mom didn't know. I was watching with my older sister. It came out in 1994, and it stars Anthony Hopkins. Here's a synopsis from the IMDb below. A staunch advocate of healthy living, Dr. John Harvey Kellogg opens a sanitarium that promotes his progressive, if eccentric, ideas about optimal well-being. Among the clients who arrive at the facility are the opportunistic Charles Ossining, who's played by John Cusack, who is keen on marketing Kellogg cereal, and the wealthy Will Lightbody, played by Matthew Broderick, and his wife, Eleanor Bridget Fonda, plays that. This comedy is inspired by an actual spa run by Dr. Kellogg at the turn of the century. The only thing, she didn't include the name of the movie, so I don't know what it is, but if you search, you can find that.
He was so against masturbation. Some dude sent me an email yesterday about how he does not masturbate because he heard us talking about sustaining from it and how it's supposed to replenish, I don't know, your powers as a human. And he is a big believer of it. He sent me, it was a very long email about how he doesn't jerk off. And then halfway through, I'm like, is this guy jerking off while he's writing this email to me?
Oh, he catfished you.
I don't know. I felt like he wanted to jerk off and masturbate. Like he's torn.
He's probably jerking off thinking about you reading his email.
I thought that too, Virginia.
Oh.
Dude, you showed me how dark people are.
What to me? What the fuck?
I didn't realize that people were so devious and catfishy and sneaky.
Because of the foot world? I told you.
The foot world, the panty world, all that.
But it was a very lengthy email about how not masturbating is supposed to make you stronger, especially if you're a male. You're supposed to have more energy. You're supposed to be strong. This guy really believes in not masturbating.
Yeah, it's odd. Some people have some really strong beliefs about it.
It was a lengthy email. Anybody who masturbates could not have written that email. It took a lot of wrist strength.
And The Road to Wellville is the name of that movie.
Okay.
So that's
I
what
do
it is.
know
So
that
you can
movie.
watch it. Yeah. So The Road to Wellville, that's the one with Anthony Hopkins and John Cusack, the cat was just talking about. And you can get it on Peacock for free right now. So I might watch that this weekend if I got a little time. After the Queen cancels all her plans, I know what I'm doing. I'm just kidding. Or not. Ashley said, because last weekend I watched the Netflix show about Anna Delvey. And that is, I think that was #1 trending last week. At
yeah,
least.
it's getting a lot of buzz.
Yeah, she said, I heard about her on the Swindled podcast. Her episode is called The Socialite. You have to check it out. Yeah, so it's kind of interesting. It might be something to check out. There's a little bit more about that if you care to hear more about her story. Because it is based on truth. I just don't know how much of it was true. Because Shonda Rhimes kept saying that. It's like, you know, this is a true story except for all the parts that I made up or something like that.
It's all truthful, but the whole script is a lie.
So
a
they don't tell you.
dramatization of a true story.
Yeah.
They do that shit and they get away with bloody murder. Oh, this is a real story except for all of the facts in it. Like, all right, well, then how the fuck is it true?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Lies. Tell me lies. Tell
me
me sweet little lies.
Tell me lies.
What's the name of that song?
Tell me lies. Lies. Liar. Fuck.
What's the name of the song?
Tell me lies. Tell me sweet little... Did you just do this to me?
We had it this week on One Note Name That Tune, and you missed the title of it, and I told you the title.
I think that tequila is starting to hit the old surreal broom.
What?
It's... Do you know it?
I think it's Tell Me Lies.
It's Tell Me Sweet Little Lies. Sweet Little Lies, final answer.
Sweet Little Lies. No, you're wrong still.
Still.
Yeah. It's just Little Lies.
Little Lies.
That's the title of the song.
Too?
Sorry.
No, I don't apologize.
I tried.
What'd you say?
I tried.
We had this on Little Kid or Drunk Adult. Somebody talked about how they had their girlfriend feed them too many drinks at the bar at Red Lobster, and then they barfed into the lobster tank.
Yes.
And
We wanted a video really bad.
For some reason, I feel like that happened in the mid-'90s. I don't know why.
Yeah.
feels like that's when Red Lobster was cranking.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's cranking. Joshua said, yeah, they put the rubber bands on the lobsters to keep them from eating each other in the tanks. They will eat each other if left without food for a long time.
So will hamsters, Virginia. Sometimes the mom will eat the babies. And sometimes you think the mom is the dad and the dad's the mom. The mom will have the penis and the dad will have the vagina. And then
What?
you... The tequila's hitting me.
Dude, it's Friday. What are you trying to do? This ain't how you set no tone for the weekend.
What are you talking about?
Tell me about dudes with vagina hamsters and women hamsters got penises and they eat their babies. I don't want to hear about that shit. You're a tequila buzzkill.
No, dog, I'm trying to blow that mind. No, I'm very upbeat. I'm
Why
happy.
don't you make some happy stuff come out of your pie hole?
I'm just saying the hamster fact.
It's Friday.
You did this to me. You
Baby eating?
It does, though. I just sometimes the factoids just come out.
Anything else? You want to talk about all the death in the Ukraine?
No, it wasn't. I'm just saying, dog. Well, fucking the world. It'll freak you. It'll freak your mind. Y'all wanted to do tequila. I wanted to stay fucking sober. You guys brought out the beast.
Well, you lost Pink Think, so you have nobody to blame it on but yourself.
We're never doing Pink Think again either.
Think pink.
Oh, wait, it's Pig Hank. What is it?
My God.
I don't even know.
You're drinking Virginia? Yeah, right.
No, I didn't have any tequila. I gave it all to you guys.
It's a trick? You fucking.
Well, I know the answers.
Yeah.
It was a blind taste test. I mean, I could cheat and say, beat you, suckers.
She did the Charles Manson.
I just thought you just drink for the fun of it.
She culted our ass. Like, oh, hey, I'm drinking with you guys too. Now you're under my control.
Gotcha.
Got a lot of people still looking for odd things you just can't get, and with everything going on in the world, it might be tougher to find some of these things now as well. Elliot said, yeah, oddly enough, wiper fluid in Walmart is completely gone. I went to several in Boca and Margate, couldn't find any.
I noticed too a couple places, a little potato bread giving me some aches and pains.
You couldn't find it?
Couldn't find no potato bread. I was just yearning for it.
There's weird shortages. Just know you need to prepare ahead of time. Don't just show up to buy potato bread.
And it's all this shit going down. I'm just asking.
Yeah, ask away.
Tequila bird talking. Is all of my packages being so late to being delivered, is that due to the Canadian trucker crisis?
I haven't heard that. I don't know.
Because I'm just noticing I'm ordering shit. It's coming like 3 weeks late, and it's only coming from a Utah or a Nebraska.
I think everything is going to be different.
Okay.
So there's no blanket statement of why stuff isn't in the stores. Every manufacturer is having different issues. Every facility where they package and make stuff is having different issues.
Ordered 5 geese, all 5 geese in there with under 48 hours. Order a Mr. Miyagi 8x10. 4 weeks? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah. Preach, baby.
There's a rush on Miyagi 8x10s.
I mean, did the fucking shit up there in Canada stop my Miyagi from being...
Nobody's buying those. Come on.
Yes, they are.
What the F?
I'm buying them. I bought a fuck ton of them.
I wonder if they ever just look at certain people's order lists and be like, what the fuck's up with this guy?
This guy definitely drinks a lot.
Definitely. 100%.
I can imagine if you do work in shipping, you'd be looking like, hey, you got to come check out what this guy's ordering. Like, what do you think this guy's like in real life?
Oh, he is a crackhead.
If you went down all the things that's getting shipped to Bird's house, you'd be like going, oh my gosh.
I got some fucking weird shit.
We know.
Severed hands.
Oh, yeah.
Slices of
Well,
pizza
because
with
you can't buy
eyes.
severed hands locally. It's very hard to get severed body parts.
I can tell you where you can get one.
You can make them.
I hear you. I hear you. All right.
Mm-hmm. That tequila's so good.
Oh, it's so good. I can hear Kevin sipping.
I can hear his golfing.
He's so happy.
Sorry, yeah, you guys, you caught me at a moment where I'm like, oh shit, they're done talking.
No, you should enjoy it. I think people would like to know that you're getting some tequila joy over
Jesus,
there.
we're getting fucking
Savor
turned.
it. This is
Getting
how it
turned
is.
on a Friday.
This is how it's supposed to be. Sitting with good friends,
Yes.
sipping on some
Yeah.
tequila.
It's Friday, bitches.
Yeah.
This is great fun.
Yeah.
Nobody leaves here without singing the song. And Dems are the
Here we
rules.
go. Okay. All right.
Dems are the rules.
You start figuring out what we're singing.
Warm it up, bitches. Warm it up.
What songs have tequila in them? Tequila Sunrise.
Oh, don't ask her on a straight
Tequila night.
Oh,
She'll
country's got a
think
lot
about
of
him.
tequila
she's
makes her
ready to
clothes fall
fight.
off. You guys don't
Broken
know.
heart on every man inside. On a straight tequila
So yeah, you lost the
night.
bar over here.
That's all right. Go for it, y'all. Go for it. Yeah. Tequila Sunrise seems like the right one because the Eagles are playing in town
I
tonight.
love the Eagles. My favorite one is Bernie Ledden. No one even knows who the fuck he is.
Who?
Never mind.
What's his name?
Burning Lead?
Bernie Ledden is my favorite Eagle.
That sounds like a made-up name.
It's not. He poured a drink on Glenn Fry's head, and that's what got him out of the band. He goes, "You need to cool down, buddy," and he poured a beer on his head.
I can see that.
Wow.
Because they were at the time where they were fucking fighting left and right.
Yeah, I could see that.
Oh, yeah.
And be like, yeah, what do you bring to the band?
He brought a. All right, no one wants this, Kevin. No one wants me to go on a fucking thing about me.
Why do you like him?
Because he did a lot for the band and nobody knows him.
Okay.
And I think he was wrongfully maybe kicked out of the band.
Okay.
Because I think Don Henley and Glenn Frey became big time pricks, which I get. But I also think that
You just
when you
can't-
got a collaboration, there's egos involved, and everyone's got to tame their ego. Everyone has to tame their ego when there's a creative environment.
Was he more talented than Glenn Frey?
It depends on who you ask. Musically,
We're asking you.
musically, I think he was a better guitar player.
Okay.
And he brought if you listen to the early Eagles, you'll hear a lot of that, the peaceful, easy feeling.
Yeah.
He brought a lot of that, and then you have the rockin' Eagles where he was out of the band for.
Oh, okay. So the guy that brought the pussy to the Eagles got kicked out, and that's why you love him?
Fuck all y'all.
That basically is it, right? Isn't that what he's saying, Virginia?
Yeah.
I think I'm translating that correct, right?
I love me some Joe Walsh.
The guy that made the Eagle sound soft got the boot.
He was more of a picker, and the other one's more of a sticker. That sounds kind of sexual.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, Eagles.
Yeah. Got this email from Alberto. He had said, hey, I suggest you check out the original Sarusi sub. This is the one that's on Man vs. Food, but he sent the photos. You can check them out. They're in Miami. Probably be worth hopping on the Bright Line to go grab one of those. That is a massive thing if you're watching KVJ TV on YouTube.
Ooh, what's that bottom one?
I don't know. That's a big old sub, though. I mean, I think that's even bigger than Spada's, right?
Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
That look.
That's a bigger than Spada's right
See
there.
how the bread is all wet
Yes.
with the oil on there, but it's just
with
enough.
all the juices and the savory sauce.
It's not soggy. It's wet.
and the crust is still crispy a little bit.
It's crispy, but it's wet still.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
You are going to fuck up some food.
Oh man. Oh, yeah. I gotta call my dad. He's got.
And you got to call your Uber Eats.
My dad's gotta pick me up.
I'll drive you. Where you going?
Home.
Yeah, I'll bring you.
Okay.
All right.
It's not a trap.
It's
I swear, I didn't even have one sip of tequila.
Just Kahlua.
That was at 6 a.m. I'm fine.
she's fine
Burn
now.
through that in 20 minutes.
Yep. She's fine now. All right, it's all good. All right, so we're gonna sing any more before we get out of here?
Yes. What do you
Okay.
want?
Do you know Jose Cuervo?
How's it go?
Jose Cuervo, you are a friend of mine. I like to drink you with a little salt and lime.
Keep going.
I don't know the rest.
Oh, come on. Do you have a good drinking song you love? That where you're sitting around and you're getting a good buzz and it comes on, you're like, oh yes, I'm gonna drink to this fucking shit.
Oh, I mean, it's so much. I mean, I
know.
could go on and on.
We used to do that
Yeah.
all the time. We'd always be at bars singing songs.
Yeah,
we don't do that
I would
no
love that.
more.
When we go to bars, yeah, Virginia and I go out there, that'd be the one thing is I had to get right on the jukebox. Because to me, the music when you're drinking, it's key. It sets the tone, and either you're gonna have a great time or like, it was all right. But it's all the music that does. If you have amazing music playing that everybody loves,
There's
and
nothing-
you're having some drinks, it's the best thing ever. That's my heaven.
Music, especially a fresh buzz. If you haven't been drinking all day,
Yeah.
you just start drinking, and that
Yeah.
first kind of what's going on right now, with that first fucking yes,
Yeah.
the fuck yeah part
Yeah.
of the buzz kicks in.
Feeling light, feeling
And
good.
You got the music going on. It's a jam. It's your jam.
Yeah.
Life really cannot get any better. You also know there's a wet sub on the way.
Oh, so
Okay.
wet.
Does anyone need any more as I'm spitting all over the place? Wet sub, wet
You
mouth.
are a wet sub.
Yeah, he is.
All right, so what are we doing after this? Are we going to the track? Let's fucking let it ride.
Tell the queen that Jason's coming to her birthday party.
I don't like it when you call me Jason.
Sorry.
Oh, gosh.
Tell the queen that Jaybird's coming to her
When you
birthday
co-
weekend.
when you say Jason, it feels like a weird hug from an uncle I don't know that well. I don't like it. It feels off.
Coming to the birthday. Okay. We'll pick you up. You want to get a Bloody Mary in the morning?
I'm not the right. I don't know. Well, yeah. Does the bender happen now?
Oh, no.
That's the question.
Oh, yeah. Does it end here? Or?
Don't send me no long email about Bird. No, the bender. I'm fucking having fun. I'm
He's
just kidding. I'm
kidding.
kidding. Oh, yeah.
Kind of.
I'm kidding.
It's amazing what tequila does.
Oh, it's fucking over. Man.
Yeah, tequila is really good until it's not.
Tequila's really good for making me get real squirrely.
I've learned with everything in life, things are really great until they're not.
Well, yeah. Well, I had that because I went to a party when the one time tequila really got me about maybe a year ago. And we went, my daughter Caitlin, she's got a friend, I think it's his grandparents have a really nice place in Boca, and they love tequila, and they only have the high-end stuff.
Ooh.
And I had never had this. I'm like, when am I going to have this again? So I felt like I had to consume as much as I possibly could because I may never have this experience again.
Get your money's worth.
Yeah, it's that's the problem with being a cheap ass like me. If you have it at home, you're like, you know when to say when because you know it's there. But I was
Right.
like that kid who never gets ice cream, and you take him to Sloan's, and you're like, order all you want. And I'm like, I'll take that, and I want that, and I want that, and
Everyone needs to throw up from a good time, at least.
Did you throw up at their house?
no. I waited till I got home before I completely melted down.
That's,
Thankfully,
that's one of those things every
Yeah.
human has. The rite of passage.
yeah.
What?
I have a lot of S's.
The rite
back.
of passion.
A lot of S's there. The rite of passage is to throw up from something they enjoy. Can I get a fuck yeah?
What? You put your elbow down and turned your microphone off, and then you turned it back on. That was pretty amazing.
It's pretty
I'm
amazing.
saying it is. Smoke 'em if you got 'em.
If you got him. All right, there you go. All right, good times. It's Friday. Yeah,
great
bitches. Yep. All right.
We want to thank our friends at Atoll Vodka. They are amazing, and that vodka goes so nicely. I'm going to put it with my little squeezed juice this weekend at Mardi Gras. Grab some for yourself. Go to mashandgrape.com.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.